Hi, fellow Americans. I'm Robert Morrison. I'm the Liberty Party candidate for President of the United States. The ancient Jewish saying says, "The one who saves a single life, it's as if he has saved the world entire." In 1971, I was doing Coast Guard reserve duty on the Coast Guard cutter Cape Strait. She was just a 95-footer. Her skipper was the 23-year-old Ensign Pavlik. He was a recent graduate of the Coast Guard Academy. Patrolling the Great South Bay off Long Island, Ensign Pavlik responded to an emergency call. A man about 55 had had a heart attack while out on a charter fishing boat. Ensign Pavlik brought the Cape Strait smartly alongside the charter boat. He ordered our crewmen to pass over a litter, a wire mesh device to bring the stricken man on board. As soon as the heart attack victim was gently placed on our deck, Ensign Pavlik headed for shore at flank speed. The bow of the Cape Strait went way up in the water. She kicked up a big rooster tail wake. The stricken man was frightened, but our coasties knelt next to him. They spoke words of comfort into his ear. I heard them over the roar of our engines and the wail of our siren. They said, "Be calm, we gotcha." Also, I heard the American flag on our stern snapping and crackling in the wind, and there was a rainbow created by the sun's brilliant shine on the spray we kicked up. Mr. Pavlik had radioed ahead to summon an ambulance from Good Samaritan Hospital. It was waiting at the dock. Racing through the waters, I saw sailboats and motorboats scuttling out of our way. They waved us on. When we arrived, the crewmen so carefully offloaded the stricken man. Soon we heard he'd made it to the hospital safely and would recover. Dinner on the Cape Strait that night was sausage and skillet fries. One of the enlisted guys said, with satisfaction, "We done it." My duty? Ensign Pavlik just wanted an untrained enlisted man to stay out of the way. "Hang on, don't fall overboard, and don't lose your hat," he said. I managed that. And maybe my duty was to bear witness to the courage, competence, and compassion of Ensign Pavlik and his capable crew of the Coast Guard cutter Cape Strait. Trump has sent out thousands of tweets. Few of them are good, and none of them tell stories Americans need to hear. America lives on these stories. Reagan said, "If we forget what we did, we will forget who we are." America has a greater story yet to tell. We can come together, and when we get rid of this bad man, it will be a great American story. It should be a story of America under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I'm Robert Morrison. We know this election calls for absentee ballots for all. We of the Liberty Party pray for a peaceful, orderly, and fair election in 2020. Thanks for listening.